I'm Goofy.
Well, you know what that song means. It means it's time to go on another adventure with Goofy and me.
Come on along. We'll have fun.
We'll meet new faces.
We'll do things.
And we'll go places.
Oh, boy, Mick. I can hardly wait to go.
Okay, Goofy. It won't be long now.
Come along and sing the song and join the jamboree. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E. Come on, everybody join in. M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E.
Today, Goofy and I are going to take you on a trip way up in the mountains.
Does it get cold up there, Mick?
It sure does. So get your hat and gloves, everybody. We're almost ready to go.
While Mickey and I tell you the story, you can read along with us in your book.
You'll know it's time to turn the page whenever you hear the chimes ring. Like this.
Are you ready? Let's turn to the first page. Here we go.
I'll never forget the ski trip Goofy and I took to Canada. I couldn't wait to hit the slopes. But on the drive up there, Goofy was a little worried.
Gosh, Mick, I've never tried this before. When I'm up on the mountain, what if I slip?
You're supposed to slip. That's the whole idea.
You are?
Sure. You go to the top of the mountain, then you slip and slide all the way down. It's called skiing.
Skiing, huh? You know, I think I have done it before.
That's great, Goofy. Where?
In my bathtub.
Look, Goofy. There's the ski lodge up ahead. We're almost there. When we got to the lodge, Goofy noticed something strange.
Well, that's funny. Hardly anyone's on the slopes. They're all at the lodge.
Gee, they seem kind of mad. Just listen to them.
That animal scared us to death. You're the manager, Mrs. North. Can't you do something?
Please, please, I've done everything I can.
Oh, excuse me, Mrs. North. I'm Mickey Mouse, and this is my friend Goofy. What's wrong?
Oh, it's just terrible. A giant moose has been chasing skiers all over the mountain.
You mean there's a moose on the loose?
Yes, I'm afraid he's going to hurt someone. And now everyone's so worried they won't go skiing.
You'd better believe we won't. We're not going to stand for this anymore.
The man stomped off, and the other skiers followed. Mrs. North looked pretty discouraged.
It's been like this all week. Wouldn't you know it would happen just when my husband was out of town?
How long has the moose been here?
Long enough to chase away a lot of guests. If he keeps scaring away business, we could lose our jobs here. We can't let that happen. Not with Alice.
Who's Alice?
Come into my office and I'll show you. See? Here she is.
Mick, it's a pearly little baby. Goofy, goofy, goo.
Isn't that Goochie Goochie Goo?
That's not what my mama said to me.
Mrs. North, I didn't know there were moose in this part of Canada.
There usually aren't. This one must have got lost and wandered onto our mountain.
Well, don't worry. One way or another, Goofy and I will take care of that moose. We're not going to let Alice's parents lose their job. Goofy and I decided that the first thing to do was go see the moose for ourselves. We found him the same way everybody else did, by going skiing.
Whoa! I take it all back, Mick. This is nothing like my bathtub.
Hang in there, Goofy.
You know, maybe I should try skiing on my knees.
On your knees? Why's that?
'Cause then I wouldn't have so far to fall.
Goofy, look. There's the moose. And he doesn't seem too happy.
He's coming this way. Now what do we do?
we get out of his way, and fast.
I can't move. Oh, doggone these skis. I'm just going to take them off and run.
And that's just what Goofy did. He must have been pretty scared because he passed me in just a few seconds.
Whoa!
Goofy scrambled up a tree, and I was right behind him. The moose stood below, making an awful racket.
That moose is crazy.
We're the crazy ones for trying to find him in the first place.
Say, Nick, I've got a question for you. If two gooses are called geese, are two mooses called meese?
No, two mooses are called moose. Goofy, do you really think that's important at a time like this?
I guess not. Okay, I've got a question that really is important.
What's that, Goof?
Can moose climb trees?
I hope not, Goofy. I sure hope not. We found out that they can't climb trees because after a while, our moose gave up and wandered off.
When the coast was clear, Mickey and I climbed down and headed back to the lodge.
Well, Goofy, we still haven't done anything to help Mrs. North. I just wish we could figure out why that moose is so grumpy.
I guess I'd be grumpy too if I was stuck on a mountain all by myself.
Goofy, what did you just say?
Gee, Mick, I can't remember.
You said the moose was all by himself. That's the answer. I'll bet he's lonely.
I'm sorry, but I'm not going back up there to visit.
Not lonely for people, lonely for meese. I mean moose.
But Mick, you heard what the lady said. There aren't any others around here.
We'll see what we can do about that. Come on, Goofy.
As soon as we got back to the lodge, we started on Mickey's plan.
We needed some room to spread out, so Mrs. North let us use the floor of her office.
Look, Mick, little Alice is crawling around trying to help. Goofy, goofy, go.
I sure hope my plan works, Goofy.
Me too. Those skiers are getting more upset by the minute.
Did you get rid of that moose yet, Mrs. North? My wife and I are sure tired of watching TV.
It's being taken care of right now, sir. A special team of moose busters is working on it at this very moment.
Moose busters? Hey, Mick, we can stop. She hired some experts.
Sorry to break it to you, Goofy, but I'm afraid we're the experts. By the time we finished, the guests of the lodge were parading around with signs demanding their money back. Before we left, we said goodbye to Mrs. North.
What's in the boxes, Goofy?
You'll see. And so will the moose.
Well, good luck. And be careful.
Come on, Goofy, up the slopes.
On skis again? I don't know if I can make it.
Just this one last time, Goof. Then you can do all your skiing in the bathtub. Well, Goofy, here's the top of the mountain, and you're still on your feet.
The top of the mountain? Shucks, I hardly recognized it standing right side up.
Wait, I see something coming over the rise. Antlers.
Whew, I thought for a minute there it might be the moose.
It is the moose. Quick, let's open these boxes.
My fingers are shaking so bad I can hardly get the top off.
Just remember, Goofy, that moose is lonely. He's looking for a friend.
I wish he'd looked somewhere else.
We opened the boxes and pulled out what we'd been working on, a moose costume. It was hard to put it on while we were still wearing skis.
Hey, Nick, can I be the front instead of the back?
Why, Goofy?
'Cause I can't see a thing in here.
It's too late now. Here he comes. Okay, Goofy, act friendly.
Tell him that.
Wait a minute. The moose is stopping. He's not angry. He's glad to see us.
How can you tell? Is he wagging his tail?
He's smiling. I never thought I'd see a moose smile.
I still haven't. It's dark in here.
Our plan worked, Goofy. Now he's running this way.
But he's happy, right?
Yeah, but he's going to smash right into us. Brace yourself.
What's happening, Mick? How come we're moving?
We're sliding down the hill. Hold on tight.
Yow! Well, at least we're getting away from that moose.
Guess again, Goofy. He's right behind us.
What's in front of us?
Nothing much. Just a tree. A tree! Lean to the left, Goofy!
Whoa!
Oh, no! A big rock! Lean to the right! Just missed!
Mick, I'm tired of being a moose. Can we go back to the lodge now?
That's exactly where we're going. It's straight ahead. Down below, Mrs. North saw us coming.
Look, Alice, someone's skiing. This is crazy. It's a moose. And there's another moose right behind it. Oh, no. I wish Mickey and Goofy were here.
Meanwhile, Goofy and I wished we weren't there.
Mick, you don't mean the lodge is straight ahead, do you?
I'm afraid so, Goofy. Come on, let's steer to the right. Lean like you've never leaned before. We leaned so far that we started tumbling. The costume came apart and my moose head flew off. The next thing we knew, we were sitting in a snowbank.
Mick, we made it, and I can see.
Unfortunately, so can that moose, and he sees that we tricked him.
Nice moose. Nice, Mr. Moose. Mick, he's not smiling anymore. Hey, Mick, what's that next to the moose?
Oh, no! It's Alice! She crawled right up to him.
Mickey, Goofy, please help my baby.
Whoa, the moose just saw Alice.
Quick, Goofy! We've got to save her!
I can't, Mick. I'm stuck in this costume.
Me too! Oh, no! This is terrible!
I can't look. What happened?
I don't believe it! Alice is petting the moose, and he's nuzzling her right back. Why, he's even smiling!
Come on, Alice. Come back to Mommy. Isn't that a nice moose?
We thought the moose just needed a friend, but the friend he needed wasn't us. It was Alice. I think maybe Mrs. North's problems are over. The next day, the skiers were back on the slopes, and Goofy and I were ready to go home.
Mrs. North, it's been a pleasure staying at your lodge. Except for being chased by that moose.
Well, Goofy, the moose won't be chasing people anymore. Now that he's got a friend, he seems happy to live in the woods down here by the lodge.
Yup, he's gentle as a
baby, right, Alice?
Mickey, I just want to thank you and Goofy for all your help. You're welcome back anytime.
No offense, ma'am, but we may not be back for a while. I think we'll go water skiing next time.
Water skiing?
That's right, Mick. After all, moose can't swim. Can they?
Well, Goofy, it just goes to show that everybody needs friends, even a moose.
Yeah, I guess that means I need friends too. Huh, Mick?
But, Goofy, you have friends, right, everybody?
Oh, gosh, Mick. I guess you're right.
And Goofy and I are your friends, too. Come back to see us, and we'll go on another adventure together. Until then... Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
M-I-C. See ya real soon. K-E-Y.
Why? Because we like you.
M-O-U-S-E.
So long.
Bye-bye.
See you
See you
next
next
time.
time.